Nashville Fairgrounds. We are back in Nashville, but this time at the fairgrounds because Xfinity has an off week this week and the Open Series is running this track, so this is where we are. Should be a lot of fun. I think I've raced this combo before. I definitely have. I've raced the trucks here as well and the 87s, and it's a really, really fun track with high-powered cars. But it's very tricky. It is a very, very tricky track. The temperature, the track temp in practice was 137, starting about the hottest time of the day, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But it should be quite a bit lower once we get to the race. The race doesn't start until 5:30 in sim. And in my practice, my testing prior to this race, the track temps I was getting when I set it to 5:30 was only like 87, maybe low 90s, so that's going to make it feel a lot better off the corner and into 3. Turn 3 was really easy to slide it and just go for an uncatchable spin throughout the entire corner, so it should be much calmer. Once we get to the race, that's a 19.6. I can already feel like the track has gotten a lot cooler. See, go a little bit quicker here. And not as good of a run off the corner, but it's okay. 19.4 puts us P4 at the moment. Shane has been looking extremely fast. We just out-qualify him barely. We got a lot of really fast guys in here, a lot of really good short track drivers as well. Chad, Dan, and Colton. So this should be a fun one. I hope it will stay green for a little bit and not be a caution fest, but I imagine we're going to get several cautions. We're just about mid-field here with our qualifying out of the people that have put a lap in. Billy's got the pole right now with a 218. Track temp currently is 115, so it's already dropped 20 degrees. Hello grip, says Chad. Yep, that's what happens. We're not even that much later in the day. Well, I guess we are. We're at 4 o'clock there. So that will lower the temperatures and lower the sun so it doesn't have as much heat getting built into the track. Still sitting P6 at the moment. Alan with a good lap as well. Chad up there in second behind Billy, and then Dan, 4th place there. Shane and Jake and Chris, Barrett, Sage, Tyler, Eric, James, Bryce, Bradley, Matt, Joseph, Rick, Nick, and Daniel. Rounding out the field, at least for right now. We'll see if the lineup changes. The setup we got this week is again from Daniel. Feels really good, I felt, when I did the test laps. I think it's going to be a really good long run set. Assuming we can keep the tires on it. If we get a bunch of cautions, you may have to think about saving a set of tires at some point. We only have 3 sets on the wall, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. 4 sets total for about 130 laps. It's a little bit under like 32 laps, or it's about 32, 33 laps, I think. So it shouldn't be too bad. And if you get any kind of green run, 30 laps could go by pretty quick here. This shouldn't be a very long race if we don't get a lot of yellows. And I believe you don't need to take fuel. I think that car can make it to the end from the start. But we'll just have to see once we get to it. I don't expect it to be a problem because I think we're going to get yellows and have to pit anyway. But if it somehow miraculously goes all green, you're going to have to really be taking care of those tires. It might get dangerous. So we'll finish up the qualifying here. Have to go the whole distance because it doesn't automatically go through on hosted for some reason. and we will get ready to go here. Got it on 12-1. That's just what I usually run with my short tracks, or anything less than a mile. Should be a fun one. Starting up here on the outside.
We put in plenty of fuel.
Oh, I forgot to look at the track temp. Let's look at the track temp real quick. Don't start it yet. Track temp is 99, so it's gone down almost 40 degrees since the start of practice.
3,090. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
3,100 strength of field's pretty good. Let's give everyone a good look. And hopefully have a fun time. This should be a lot more fun than racing it in officials, I would think. I've raced this race a few times in officials, and it is just nothing but wrecking as soon as you get into the corner.
Waiting on the final carved grid. You have 3 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
It says we can do 151 laps, 152 laps on fuel. But that number will probably go down because we're going to have more grip out here, so we'll be on throttle a little bit quicker, I think.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside.
We'll just have to see.
Pit road is closed.
Oh, hey, what's the key to bring up my heads-up display for my tachometer?
D, I believe.
D.
Yeah. For your RPM.
Word. Thank you.
These things idle at 2,000, so we can try and remember that in case we ever get engine damage at any point in this season. But even if you get engine damage here, it shouldn't matter that much, being a short track. Got the 1 to green here, 131 laps, Nashville Fairgrounds. Should be a fun one. I think the next race on the real-life schedule is Mexico City, and obviously we don't have that track, so we'll be running what would be opening runs again. But coming to the green here, probably do a third gear start, but we will not worry about it.
Green, green, green.
Billy got a really good jump. We got Shane to our inside here, but he backs off early. We're just going to roll it down in here. Watch out for the really big bumps down on the inside in 1 and 2. And we're rolling. Got Dan just in front of us here. We were racing each other a little bit in practice. I was overdriving the corner right behind him, and I almost ran into him once or twice. But when I'm in the practice, I'm not into race mode yet, really. I'm kind of into hot lap mode, so I'm way over my limit and not conserving. It's hard for me to get into that mindset in practice because I know it's not a race. I know something subconscious makes it hard for me to turn it off. But once I get into the race, I can get settled in and get nice and get into a nice groove where I can save, which I feel like I'm doing all right at the moment. And we're still green, which is awesome. Got a 19.1 out there already. And we're sitting right where we qualified, P6. P2 just set the fastest lap right behind Billy. That must be Chad. Don't see him on the F3. I think he's up in front, fighting for the lead here. He wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make the race, but I'm glad he did because I know he's a really good short track driver. And this is a really good short track. This is a really, really fun combo. It's just hard to run. It's just hard to run in officials because nobody there races with respect. And it's pretty much dive bomb 3 wide into turn 1 every restart. And there's multiple restarts throughout the whole race, so
That was your fastest lap of the session.
We are running pretty good here. We got Jake just behind us and Shane, and then a pretty big gap to Barrett back there in 9th. If we get a really long run here, this will be a lot of fun. I was nervous coming into this race. I didn't want it to be just a caution fest, but iRacing short tracks with high-powered cars, not a lot that can go, or not, oftentimes not a lot that goes right. But luckily, we got a lot of people here that are very nice and race with a lot of respect and are a lot of fun to race around, as we've seen in the first 2 races of this little season we're doing. I can't really keep up with Dan and Colton up here at the moment. Alan just ahead of Colton. Just trying not to slide the corner, especially on exit. As we start getting heat built up in that right rear, it could be a long one. But it's not nearly as bad as it was in practice with the track temp. Also, if this goes long green, we will be getting into some lap traffic, which could make it interesting. 19.4 from the leader. Oh, and we got people spinning all of a sudden. Dan and Chad just both lost it out of 2. Out of nowhere, I think. I don't know if Billy got up in the wall or what happened. I thought I saw someone up in the wall as well. Up front. That's unfortunate for Dan. He falls all the way back to 8th. And Chad, he was in 2nd. But at least they're able to keep going. Chad might have some left front damage. That was very strange. They both had that happen at the exact same time, basically. I didn't feel loose there at all, so couldn't have been oil on the track. Colton was looking for a pass on Allen there, I think. He is side by side with him now on the high side. He hasn't quite been able to get that done yet. He probably will be able to here, though. That outside can get a pretty good run out of the corner. And that will put Colton into 2nd place. See if he can chase down Billy and get back-to-back wins to start this season. See if we can get our nose underneath Chad. He's got some left front damage that may be hurting his speed a little bit. He just backs off for us. He might have been down there on the low line there trying to keep it low, because I felt kind of slidey down there off the corner. I think preferred groove to pass is probably that outside, just because it's a lot more stable and you can force that inside car to keep it lower. Oil temps. I'm not getting an oil temp problem. Huh.
Sorry.
Well, we can blame Daniel. Now we can cool it off.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
My oil temp is up to, what, 270 there? It's 260. It's not that high, I don't think. But caution comes out at the right time to get everyone cooled off. 21 laps. I think we just stay out. I think we're going to get more yellows. Let's see if anybody pits. What's fuel looking like? Looks fine still. Perfectly fine. That was a nice little run to start things. We're up to 4th. Chad pits. Get that fender knocked back out. Maybe take a look at the tires. I don't know if you'd want to change them quite yet, but he might. I wasn't getting an oil temp light, but I was also being really easy on the throttle, so he maybe was pushing just a little bit harder and had more throttle into it into the corner. It's hard to say. And looks like everyone's going to get out before going a lap down. That's good. That was a decent first little run, though. A bunch of people probably went in just to take a look. Maybe they changed tires. I don't know. I think it's probably too early. Unless you think this is going to go to the end. Or go another 50 laps or something. Which, maybe it could. That was a decent run we just had. We go 50 laps from here, that'd be awesome. Billy maintains the lead. Colton's got that outside front row start now. We're going to be on the outside of Allen. And Jake's going to get to the inside row behind us. And we still got Shane back there as well. So, looking pretty good here. Try and get a decent restart, watch the wheel spin.
Get ready.
I think further back in the pack, starting in third would be no problem at all. Probably not even a problem here.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Decent start for us.
You got one inside. The leader just stood on 40.844. Stay high, there's the car on the low side. Stay high, there's the car on the low side.
Allen gets back clear of us. We got Jake to our inside still.
Stay high.
See if we can get back ahead of them.
All clear, all clear.
We do for the moment. Okay, we're clear now. He and Shane are side by side now, so that's going to slow him down a little bit out of the corner. We're up to fourth still. And everyone's doing a good job on these restarts. But later in the race, how's it going to be? Are we going to get some aggressive moves? Not sure. We do have one green-white checkered available. Even though I absolutely hate green-white checkers, but this is a modern car. I'm racing this as a modern series, so that's what we're doing. Got double file restarts and all that. Won't be doing any green-white checkers or double file restarts in the Gen 4. Even though I'm sure they will in officials, because nobody in officials apparently cares about realism anymore. I mean, that's what officials are supposed to be, I thought, but they're going to keep running the incorrect rules for a bunch of series, and it's just dumb. I'll probably not run any Gen 4 officials just because of the rules package they're going to be running. Oh, and Nick all of a sudden flying up through the field. I think he took tires. He came out of nowhere.
Stay high, there's the car on the low side. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Look in the mirror, wondering who the heck that light blue car was. Thought Shane was still behind me. It looks like Eric took tires as well. So they're going to rock it to some track position. This will be interesting to see how that works out. That's probably a really good move, because this probably will stay green for a while. So that jumps us back to 6th. It looks like Colton's going to try and take the lead from Billy up there, but Colton's going to be on that inside, which we've seen is pretty tough to get off the corner on even tires. And he nearly gets up into Billy, pushing off the bottom because of all those bumps down there on the exit of the corner. That gets Nick to his outside, and Colton's going to fall back a little bit here as the two new tire guys go around him. Nick might jump up to the lead. We need to think about leading the lap as well and get some bonus points because of how good bonus points are. You get 5 bonus points, and there's only 1 point in between the positions once you get away from the leader. Like 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th place are separated by 1 point each. So if you get 5 bonus points leading a lap, that is really good as we get sideways into the corner there. Nick with the turn down line underneath Allen, going for 2nd place. It's looking like the difference in tire is not as strong anymore, but Allen just got massively loose entering 3 there. That's going to get Nick clear.
The leader just did a 19.755.
We're running lap times right in line with that. I'm starting to get a little bit squirrely on the entry to 3, so we need to watch that. Nick is going for that lead. I think early on, if we get another yellow and everyone pits in front of us, we try and stay out and get a lap led. But that may not work now. With Nick and Eric up there, they might stay out and be on even better tires than us, so we'll just have to see. Oh, we get another yellow. So we will for sure see now. I think we'll come take tires this time. If Nick and Eric stay out, I think we're going to take tires. But if they don't stay out, I assume everyone else will pit.
Slowest developing yellow ever.
And then we will stay out to try and get a lap led. I imagine Nick is staying out. Yes, okay. And we better pit or we'll be on the oldest tires on the track.
Pit box in 10.
Bryce staying out.
Sorry again, Billy, for the door tap.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. 94, 93. Happy with that. I wish we could save those tires and put them on later. We could have gone another 50 laps on those and been fine. And that was a bad exit. And we're going to speed.
19, do I have any damage?
Oh, we just beat Jake. That was a bad pit stall exit. We spun it way too much. But we still did all right. Oh, did Billy get a speeding penalty?
Thank you.
Oh no, Billy. He will be back up here, I am sure, but that's going to be a little setback. Man, a lot more people stayed out than I thought. I guess everyone that pit that last time, because we're back in 12th now, so this is really shaking things out. I like it, though. I like the varying strategy we got going on here now. We'll see when the next caution comes out how things are going to look.
All right, man, we're going green next.
Starting on the outside.
Right, line up on the outside row now.
Checking Discord, make sure nobody's having a problem. Looks like we're in 10th, actually, as well. Still got Shane right behind us.
Get ready.
Now we will start in 3rd gear, I believe. Should be no problem.
All right, man. Pace cars in.
Nick in the lead.
Green flag, green flag.
That outside lane's having trouble getting going.
44.618. Got one inside. Stay high.
Watch out for that wall. It's the first time we've been in this much traffic.
Stay high.
But should be fine, just got to be careful.
Stay high.
Oh, somebody slipped up off the bottom. It's Chris in the 2 car.
Got one inside. Too wide there.
I think we're still 3.
Car on the low side. Still there. Clear low.
Just had to be careful there. That's a dangerous situation. He just got loose off those bumps. It's so dangerous down there on the exit of 2. It's one of the things with this track. I love this track though. It's so unique that, and all those little bumps give it character. Not super unique. I mean, it just has a lot of character with all the bumps and the banking and the old style stuff around the track and the walls. It's just a really fun track.
Come on, culture.
Outside.
Get past Barrett here.
You're clear high. Clear high.
See if we can keep up with Allen. Colton got shuffled back. It looked like on the start the inside was going to be where you wanted to be with how slow of a start the outside got, but that outside just prevails.
Outside.
And there's those bumps.
Stay low.
See if we get past Joseph here.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. All clear. All clear.
We do. So we're basically back where we were, and we got new tires, so feeling pretty good. Now the difference between our tires and Nick and Eric's, not super big, but theirs are a few laps older than ours, which will make a little bit of a difference. Alan working on Tyler here, and I really need to avoid those bumps.
Outside.
See if I can get underneath him as well, but now we're going to be right in the middle of those bumps.
All clear. All clear.
We're fine. We clear him. He backs off. Looking good. Now we got Bryce. Oh, Sage on pit road, going a lap down. That's unfortunate. I know he was looking forward to this one. Of course, we have had a couple yellows, so there could have been a bigger wreck. Just haven't seen anything on track.
The leader just did a 19.811.
Alan looking to make the pass. You just can't get on the throttle through those bumps, or you just will shove the car up or spin out.
Outside. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line.
Now it's our turn. Not terrible.
Car on the high side. All clear. All clear.
We clear him, puts us back up to 4th. I'd love to get past Alan because I think we might be able to pass Nick and Eric. And that could get us a lap lead. We get up to 2nd, get behind Alan. I might push really hard and see if we can get just past him for a lap. Just so we can lead one. We'll see. Whoops.
Color's fine. No damage to report.
Got that straightaway wobble these cars are known for.
Outside. Still there? Hold your line.
See if we can get around Eric.
All clear. All clear.
I think they both have lost a little grip out of the corner, which is where we're kind of beating them.
You're in 3rd place.
All right, let's catch up to Nick here. Alan Copying my signature wall tap. Yeah, I definitely feel like you would maybe overheat the engine being on the chip for that long into the corner, pushing just a little bit harder. But backing it off a little bit helps save the tires and the engine.
Good job, the next car is the leader.
Alright. Need to get past Nick. Try and set it up. I'd rather set it up for the entry to 3, but looks like we're not going to.
You're clear high. You got one outside.
Hopefully we got more grip
Still there?
on exit.
All clear. You got one outside.
Not really. The bumps really hurt at that time, but we should get them here.
All clear.
Alright, let's try and catch Alan.
You're in second. Good job, man.
Well, maybe not. Still need to be smooth, still need to be careful. Don't get it loose. We might have a chance to pass him. It's going to take a bit, though. It's not going to be an easy pass. I don't think.
Alright, man. Halfway. This time I expected you to go low again.
Already halfway. This has been an excellent race. Great,
Yeah, sorry about that.
great job to everybody.
0.7.
Everybody's doing a fantastic job. 10 times better than officials would have been. Trying to maybe sneak to his outside, but that's going to be tough to do that. He needs to have a loose moment. But he's been really solid since the pit stop. Oh, slips up a little bit. But we're not going to do anything down here.
You're clear high.
Come on, let's set up a pass. Just need one run. Lap traffic coming soon. I just can't get the run out of the corner. But I can hit that wall. Oh, he got loose and spun it. He saved it somehow. Looked like he shot it straight to the right, but there's our lap lead. That's unfortunate for him. He might have tapped the wall, but that gets us to the lead.
Thank you.
Out of nowhere. I didn't hit him. We saw him get really loose into 3 in the first run. So I was thinking maybe that would happen again. I was trying to put the pressure on him and trying to set up a pass, but maybe we forced him to go a little bit harder than he needed to. Force him into a little mistake there. There's our lap lead bonus points. So awesome. Colton has moved back up to 4th. He's working his way back forward. We'll see Billy again soon, I'm sure. He won't be back there forever. He will be up front again by the end, I'm sure. He's just too dang fast. And we saw what he was doing up in the lead. He was pulling away from most people. Wonder if Chad is going to be still as quick as he was at the beginning. Might have a little left front damage. Don't see him on the F3 yet. I wouldn't imagine a little bit of left front damage would hurt you too bad. Being such a short track anyway. What a great race this has been, though. This is just fantastic. I'm very happy with everybody. I was worried going into this thing. I knew we were going to get a couple cautions, but I was just really hoping it wasn't going to be nothing but cautions, and it has proven to be awesome so far. Each run we've had has been long enough not to get annoyed and actually get some heat built up into the tires and have some loose moments and stuff like that. Right on cue. Well, that's what I get for taking a drink of water exiting turn 2. Probably the worst part of the track to do that. So now we have led laps in back-to-back races. That's exciting. I didn't expect to be able to do that. Getting a win, that would be also awesome, but we will see. I don't know. Getting a win is very hard. There's a lot of really quick drivers
Nice
here.
save, bud.
Quicker than me, Colton, Billy. Just to name a couple. A Layton, though I don't think a Layton is in this race. But I'd be happy if we went all green from here. Got clean air. Out here leading, pulling away a little bit.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Just try and keep the tires on it. I haven't put in a very good couple of laps with that, but I don't think I'm hurting them too bad. It's trending towards tight, but I don't want to get too crazy getting on throttle. I think it could snap loose at any moment, and we get a yellow, and we'll be coming down for 4 tires.
Whoa.
Oh, Eric. Oh, no. He was quick as well.
That was close. I almost killed you. And that would have been totally my fault.
That stinks.
Oh, well, thank you. I didn't expect to see a car sitting in the middle of the straightaway either.
We'll just wait a second to get the field caught up
That's true.
so we can all pit at the same time. We'll take our 4 tires and get back out there, and only got 40-something laps to go, and hopefully we can come out in the lead and be able to control the restart.
Pit road is now open.
Watch that pit wall there, the tire barrier.
10,
That's really unfortunate for Eric, though. He was up front
5,
really fast. He was really fast at Nashville Super Speedway.
right here.
He ran second in that race. 91.92. Feeling great about that. Really hope we can keep the lead here, but it's going to be not easy.
That's it, go.
Oh, we just got a
Be
speeding
mindful,
penalty.
You only have 1 set of tires remaining.
How did we not get a speeding penalty?
It's the A car.
I guess because I slammed on the brakes as soon as I saw it, but that such a slow pit road. We could have easily gotten one there. Whew, all right. Nearly threw it away. I was focusing on just trying to get a good exit, not spin the tires, and I couldn't really see where I was going. So I was trying to pay extra attention to that because I was driving through everybody. Looks like we're keeping the lead, though. Billy back up to third now, though. He's going to be challenging us pretty quick. But we'll be able to get out to a pretty decent jump since we're the control car. Let me test out the tire spin in second gear here. Feels all right.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye. All right, man.
All right, getting ready to go green. We are on the point. Got Shane to our outside. Billy starting right behind us, so he'll be ready to capitalize if we make a mistake. Try and stay as far back as we can here without getting the catch the pace car call.
Get ready. All right, man. Pace car is in. It's the pace car. Green, green, green.
Didn't get a super good jump because I didn't want to spin the tires.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
That's okay though. Jump up in front of Shane so that we can make sure we're not stuck on the inside off the corner. If I wasn't in the lead, I wouldn't have done that, because it was a little bit close, but I really didn't want to get stuck down low. Shane could have easily gotten around us if he'd stayed on our outside. I hesitated on that restart. That was dumb of me, but luckily we're still in the lead.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Track's just getting quicker as the temp goes down. Shane's looking really fast all of a sudden here. Let's try and pick up the pace just a little bit.
You just hit the fastest lap.
I have set the fastest lap of the session. That's an extra 5 bonus points if we can keep that, but I don't know if we'll be able to keep that the whole time. But that would be sweet as well. That would give us a boost in the points. Billy is right behind Shane. They're going to be racing it out. Hopefully that gives us a chance to pull away a little bit. There's not that many laps left in this thing. Me and Shane have battled 1-2 several times. We seem to find ourselves here in this situation a lot. Either I'm leading and Shane's behind me, or Shane's leading and I'm behind him. Anytime we're really quick and can be up front, that tends to be where we end up 1-2. That's happened more than once. But I've got a nice little lead here now. I need Shane to hold Billy back as long as possible. And I need this thing to stay green. Need it to stay green. 34 to go. That's a lot of time. Trying to keep it smooth out of the corner. Try not to let the engine chip too much just in case there is an overheating issue. We're still making really good lap times here. Trying to be smooth, no mistakes. That's all I want. We may be pushing too hard. They may come flying up past us later in about 10-15 laps, but I don't feel like I'm abusing the tires that much, honestly. But I'm sure I'm abusing them more than it feels. If they can get side by side, that will definitely allow us to pull away a little bit more. Looks like Billy's going to complete the pass, though, pretty quick. He does. That's going to release him to catch us. He will most likely be able to get here now that he's got nobody in between us. Oh, and we get a yellow. And we get a yellow. 27 laps to go.
It's the 72 car.
Do we pit?
9 car.
Do we pit? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how long that run was. Yeah, no kidding. I think whatever I do, everyone's going to do the opposite, or a few people are. I think I'm going to pit. Let's make a late decision here. Yep, Colton jumps to the outside. I knew whatever we did, people were going to try the other way. But I say we pit now, take our tires, and go to the end. Shane pits with us.
1. Right here.
Maybe a bad call. But there's going to be not enough laps left, I think, at the end, if we get another yellow, for them to be pitting and make a difference. Oh, Shane with the 2 tires. We should have done that. I should have thought of that. Alan gets ahead of us as well.
I was trying to keep it locked down.
94 car.
That stinks. Who knows? We'll see what this does. Oh, did Alan get a speeding penalty?
That
Dang.
was me, but no damage, no damage. Well, at least from me, that you hit the inside, but I don't know that.
That's unfortunate for him. Oh, Alan, that stinks too. That 2-tire stop.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why I spun. It felt weird, but I think it might have been net code with the guy in front of me because I'm having some packet loss right now.
It looked like you just lost it. So yeah, on my screen, you didn't touch no one.
I don't think there was any way for me to really come out ahead with that caution and having to pit there, or choosing whether to pit. I think if I stayed out, I think the majority of people behind me would have pit and been on new tires and then easily flown by me. So I think this decision is going to be my only real hope, assuming we don't get a instant yellow or something. But I think if we tried to wait till later and pit, it's just going to be too few laps left to make anything up. We still got 20 here. We are far back, but I think it was a lose-lose situation no matter what we did there with that caution. I needed it to stay green. We'll see how it goes.
The pace car is in.
Colton's on the lead now.
Green, green, green.
You guys aren't going.
4.705.
Just got to be patient. Oh, some contact.
You got one outside. You're too wide there. Stay low.
We got Chris in the 2 car here in front of us.
Stay low.
That might hurt us a little bit here, unless he can get good exits. He's struggling. We need to get around him.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Oh, he's pushing up.
You're on the bottom 3 wide.
And I'm about to lose it.
Line.
I tried to gun it and clear him.
Hold your line. Outside. You're too wide there. All clear, all clear.
Alright, we cleared
Outside.
Daniel.
20 more laps. All clear, all clear.
Oh gosh. Let's get up in front of him. We're not going to have time to get back to the lead for sure. Try and get around Alan here.
outside.
Or not Alan, Rick.
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Wasn't looking at the name. Trying to focus on the
Sorry,
car.
boys.
He's good though. Got Barrett and Tyler and James up ahead. They're having a really good run at the end here, and we get a yellow.
Caution is out. Line up single file.
Is anybody in front of us going to pit?
It's the 30.
Where did Nick end up? Is he up front? Oh, he must have been in that yellow. That stinks.
Pit road is now open.
That stinks for him. I thought he was one of the ones that stayed out, but he must not have been. And everyone here stays out. But we're in 6th now on the outside, 3rd row. That's gonna, I think, be a good spot.
James, you're starting to blink a little bit.
Thanks for the heads up.
Hopefully this restart is okay, and hopefully it's okay to the
Thanks
end.
for the heads up.
Colton's in the best seat in the house at the moment. It's going to be really hard to beat him now, even with a little bit of a tire difference. We just have to have the traffic work out perfectly. If we can get to 2nd place and then have a late restart, we
I'll
might
do my best to give space.
have a chance, but we'll see.
Pit road is closed.
But hey, at least we led some laps. We showed we were a little bit fast. So that's cool anyway. Time in sim now is just past 7. I was hoping it'd get into a little bit of night, but looks like it's not going to. But a late evening race is pretty cool as well, late afternoon. I think the angle of the sun hitting off the concrete, or the asphalt,
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
looks
All right,
really
man.
cool
Line up on the outside.
when
road
you
out.
get to the really shiny part of the corners. Alright, we have Tyler starting just ahead of us here. Who's in 2nd place? Billy, okay. So he should be able to get a really good jump alongside Colton. And he's back up front after getting a speeding penalty early. Let's hopefully have a good, clean restart here.
Green, green, green.
That outside lane just takes a long time to get going, but I think through the corners it's going to be
Got one inside.
the preferred groove,
Still there. Stay high.
just with the turn 2 exit being what it is.
Stay high. Stay high.
But we have not really been able to make progress here
On the low side.
quite yet.
You're up top 3 wide.
Oh.
You got one inside. 2
3 wide
there.
call there. I don't think
Stay
that
high.
was actual 3 wide. Oh, and he's losing it.
Still there. Hold your line. You're up top 3 wide. You're up top 3 wide. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution
I'm
is out.
sorry.
Line up single file.
We got rear-ended there. I hope it wasn't too bad. We just had to hit the brakes. Nowhere for anybody to go.
We've got damage on the back end.
That
It's a
stinks.
6 car. 10 to go.
Sorry, Gavin. I was trying to check up.
Nah, no problem. There's nothing we could do there off that corner.
Pit road is now open.
It happened in slow motion. I just didn't get checked up in time.
Yeah, that whole thing developing seemed like it took forever.
Hit someone's seat. Oh, damn.
We've got damage on the back end.
Now we're on the inside. We're in 5th.
I did not need that caution.
I don't think anybody needed that caution. I didn't need the
you
first
all got
caution.
fresh tires, don't you?
Well, I don't know how fresh they are anymore, but we'll see.
Mine aren't fresh anymore because that outside wall is looking big as hell.
Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. We're on the inside now. We'll see how that goes. We weren't really able to make much progress there on the outside, surprisingly. I think I'd still prefer to be in 4th instead of 5th. Obviously, but...
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, I think a Gen 4 race here would be pretty insane. Probably never under green. Especially in the official series. If they ever went here, which I'm sure they will. Maybe, I don't know. They seem to hate short tracks, but they have no problem putting the Gen 4 on dirt for some reason. It's just insane.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
Got a little rear end damage. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us too bad, but not that many laps left. I just need to hopefully not spin out with a lack of spoiler or something. I think we'll be okay. Shane may have a worse problem if he's got some engine damage, but even that I think won't be that bad at this place. Let's see.
Get ready.
I hope we go green to the end. Only got
Alright, man.
5 or 6 laps to go, I think.
Green, green, green. The lead is on 44.942. You got one outside.
Ooh, Shane had trouble there. Nearly cleared him. No, he's good off the corner still.
5 laps to go.
5 to go.
Still there. Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high. You got one outside. You're going
Oh
well.
gosh, what happened?
Sorry, shit.
You're clear high. Clear high.
Well, I almost made it.
Caution is out.
Oh, poop.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
James got into the side of him, it looked like. Pushed up, not sure. Looked like he was checking up before that happened, so I don't know if he was getting loose.
I was racing hard, man. Just got a little too hard and pushed up just a little bit.
He pushed up into him, I guess.
Pit road is now open.
That stinks. That looked like a big one, so now they are... There is going to be a green-white checkered. Shane survived it. Who else was out there? Tyler, I think? No, he's the one that spun, I think. I can't remember.
That was my fault, though.
We've got damage on the back end.
No right front damage. We did get into James a little bit.
Checkers, I'm assuming.
There's one green-white checkered attempt. It was always going to happen like that, though. You get restarts at the end of the race. People are aggressive. There's going to be problems, especially at a short track. Overall, though, I think this has been a really good race.
Looks like this is the final time we'll try
And
for a green-white.
this will be the last and only attempt at a green-white checkered. We had a chance to win. We just needed it to stay green, but it didn't.
Let the 04 car by. He had the position. when
Nothing
the
we can
yellow
do about
flag
it.
came out.
I think we're still going to end up okay if we can survive to the end here.
Hey, Jeff, I'll give you the low side if you want to give me the high side.
I think I'll keep the high side.
You don't want the high side.
I don't want to hit the bumps in the bottom of turn 2. That's what I don't want.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
Alright. One more restart. Get this thing to the end, hopefully under green. We've got Rick right behind us. He's having another good race. Shane's on the inside row now. I guess we'll start in second.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Come back.
We did not get a good restart. Holy cow.
45.263. Inside. 2 laps to go. Still there.
Oh, we're getting loose.
Stay high.
Shane is flying around the bottom.
White flag. 1 more lap to go. Stay high. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Oh, Colton's getting loose up there. It's going to be a drag race to the line. If we can survive it, Billy's losing it.
You're up top 3 wide.
Oh.
Inside, you're 2 wide there. You're up
Oh, we're going to lose fourth. Dang it.
2 wide there. Clear low, clear low.
What a run to the end.
There's the flag. It's over.
I'm just trying to make someone like LA real.
Great
Who
job,
won that,
driver.
Colton? Wow, what a finish. That was actually a really good race, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Thanks, Gavin.
And a tough car.
Gavin, thank you,
finish.
Daniel. That's a great setup.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
Box in 10.
Thanks, Gavin, for hosting. That was fun. And thanks again, Daniel, for the great setup. Awesome stuff.
3.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great set. And great job again, Colton. That was awesome. Woo, man.
Yeah, thanks for hosting there, Gavin. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do for Kentucky next week. It's been a long time since I've raced there. I don't even know if I have a partial set built for that.
I actually moved it back to Auto Club just to match what B Open's running, so you don't have to worry about Kentucky.
All right, cool. I should have something that I can update then.
Sounds good. Much appreciated. We got to watch that finish back. That was insane. Where did Nick end up? Oh, he got back to 7th with all that. That's nice. Good job to him. That was really actually a good race. Had a couple cautions at the end, but it didn't get egregious, I don't think. And that's just short track racing. We always know it's going to be really intense. But that final restart, that was crazy. Let's see how that all played out. We were going to keep 4th there and maybe even get to the lead, or not to the lead, but get another position or 2 with how loose they were getting. But then we got loose, and then they were 3 wide to our left, and Shane got into our quarter panel, and we saved it. I think this is the white flag. Shane was doing an amazing job down there. I didn't think we were going to be able to hold him off. And then Billy's drifting it. And then, oh man, nearly contact there. And Jake getting the run. Just beats us. That was awesome. I'm glad that finished under green. That was actually a lot of fun. And the race didn't take 47 hours because we were under yellow the whole time. Isn't that awesome? Let's take a look at everything that happened. There was some attrition, of course. Gosh dang. Can't hear myself think in these cameras. Daniel, first up, he gets loose. I don't think he was the first one. We saw that out of Dan and Billy, or not Billy, Chad, right here at the start. Yeah, he definitely got some good left front damage. Where did he end up? 8th place. That's unfortunate for him. I think he had a lot more speed than that. Once this happened, though, he kind of got shuffled back and never was able to recover. Oh, and then Eric gets into the back of Barrett. That's unfortunate there. That's the yellow. And then it's showing 1 and 2 for no reason. And Jake, oh, putting Nick into the wall. Trying to close off a gap that wasn't quite there. And then, oh, 2-car checks up a little bit and gets into, or Bryce gets into him and just locks it down. Little contact with the 17, but nothing too bad there, really. Oh, and then what happens here? Bryce and Joseph coming together there. I think he apologized for that. He just turned down. Coming off of that, I don't think the spotter's calling inside, outside. I don't think he had any idea that he was there. He just, like, turned down into him like he didn't know. I think that's all that was. Jump to lap 47. And, oh, he's getting loose. Gets some contact. They save it. Little bump there. Jump to lap 83, and this is Eric losing it. Unfortunate there, and that blows his engine. That stinks. Some wall contact, maybe? No. Chad? Oh, no, Daniel. This is what he was talking about. Lap 103. This is when I was leading, trying to get to the end. Just comes around on him. Entering 3. Entry to turn 3 was the trouble spot. That's where people were just losing it, and you get a little bit of heat built up in your tires, and it would just go. Nothing again. Now we get to a restart, lap 111. Chris gets a little bump there. Oh, and Nick just loses it. That's what the yellow is for. Those bumps, man, those turn 2 bumps, they are not very nice at all. The car just bottoms out and just goes around on him. That stinks. But he made a nice recovery and didn't get anybody else in it. Little wall tap from Rick, and this is the wreck. Tyler just loses it in front of us. Nowhere for us to go, nowhere for Shane to go. Oh, come down into Chad and just trying to dodge all that. That was a mess. Let's take a look at this on the replay cam. We're just coming out of the corner, and he loses it in front of us. I'm just hitting the brakes. Just nobody behind us has time. And then they're all spinning, and I'm turning left and getting loose and just trying to dodge all the cars. We survive it. No problem there. And we're not on the right camera. I'll respond to Tyler in just a second. We can get through these incidents real quick. Almost done. Lap 125 here. Then James is when he pushed up. Oh, he got into Bryce. That's who it was up there. And that, I think, was a big wreck. Tyler had a good run. He was running well. Oh, and that's what happened to Chad. Chad had got back up right behind us. I didn't even notice. But we had a couple big wrecks towards the front of the field there. And, man, that was a lot of people. Alan got involved. Dan. Daniel again. Nick. Right behind all that. And people are still plowing in. Yikes. And this is coming to the checkered flag, I think. Yeah, James gets loose. Billy's drifting it. I'm getting loose. I could have maybe passed James, but I thought I may have had a chance for the lead coming out of this corner because they were all getting sideways. Colton was getting tight. He had to lift or he'd get the wall, and Billy got side by side, and then Billy was losing it. Colton was looking pretty stable, though, and then 3 wide there. Jake coming out just in time to beat us. That was awesome. That was actually a really fun race. I am very happy about that. Let's take a look at the results page, if I can get that to pull up. Okay, yep. And then here. All right. 132 laps completed. We get 2 free laps. 7 cautions. Didn't feel like that many. Only 28 laps there. We got 4 lead changes. I get the fastest lap bonus points and lap lead bonus points, so I get 42 points overall for the race, which puts me above Billy for second. That's great. Happy about that. Colton still beats us with his win, and he leads 28 laps. We led 34 laps. Billy leads 37, and Nick led 24. So I think that's the only leaders we had. So that's the only people that get bonus points. That's awesome that we were able to get the fastest lap. I can't believe we held on to that. We run a sub 19 there. Great setup from Daniel. But Colton gets his second win of the season, only 2 races in. The Nashville, he just owns Nashville, I guess. Billy, James with a great run. Jake getting us right at the end there. Shane finishing right behind us. We were battling for a while. Nick rebounds pretty well. Chad holds on to a top 10 at least. Rick with a really good top 10 run. Daniel, Bryce, Chris, Joseph, Bradley, Barrett, Tyler, Dan, Alan, Eric after his wreck, and Sage in 20th. And that is all that started. Matt had to exit there before the race started, so that was awesome. Let's take a quick look at the points, if we can. That bumps us to second, but look at the lead Colton's got already. Almost 20-point lead. He's got the 15 bonus points. We get 10 at least. We've got the second most bonus points after that, and that's the only race we've gotten bonus points in, so that's nice. That gives us a 12-point buffer on Jake, who jumps up to third. Shane and Nick. And there's the rest of everybody. It's been awesome. Awesome start to the season. And looking forward to more. Just going to be following the B Open schedule now, I think, just to get more people interested and have people not want to skip if they're trying to run B Open and whatnot. So here's the upcoming schedule, if you can read that. We got Auto Club, Pocono, which I think is where they're at in real life. Bad Atlanta, we're going to run that, see how that goes. We're going to do the Chicago Street Course. And then we're going to go to Rockingham and Dover. Rockingham is replacing Sonoma, and I know I just said that we'd be following B Open, and they're at Sonoma in real life, but we're coming this end of the season, second half of the season, there's like 5 or 6 road courses, and I know participation is going to be extremely low in the league for road courses, so I'm going to skip a few of them, maybe all but one more, we'll see. But I do think we want to try the Chicago Street Course. I think that'll be a fun one. I enjoy running that, so that is for now what we got. We'll see if anything changes. Keep an eye on the Discord. Gen 4's coming out. We'll see how that all plays out. I'm not going to be doing anything immediately with those because I'm sure they're going to have to patch out a bunch of problems, as all their new cars have problems. But for now, this is what we're doing, and it's been a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody for joining and for watching and for making these races a lot of fun. Much better than the last time I tried to host things. So, awesome. Thank you, everybody.